No job or task is too small or too big. You're up to the task. And we know that when women lead in particular, as mayors or as entrepreneurs and small business leaders, we see strong performance. Women power our country. And we are planners, problem solvers, as well as great partners. And especially during these adverse times, we plan our budgets and control our spending. So it's no surprise that women start a majority of businesses today. And despite current economic challenges, their businesses and all of America's 33 million small businesses are a key source of hope and strength, powering, in fact, the biggest entrepreneurial renaissance in American history. During President Biden's first 2 years in office, we've seen the greatest 2 years of new small business applications on record, with 10.5 million new business starts in 2021 and 2022. That's about 70% faster than historical averages. We are finally seeing this incredible growth of new business births that we need to power our economy. Generational investments under this president have enabled Americans to start new businesses and create jobs at these record-breaking levels and really speak to the small business boom that we're seeing in our economy. And that's just the start. President Biden's economic agenda is working. Inflation has come down 6 months in a row, and yesterday we saw the Producers' Price Index, basically annual inflation for businesses, drop to its lowest level since March.
Good afternoon, my friends. Happy Thursday to all of you. My friends, I have a new fourth stimulus check update. President Biden has announced that the government will be paying many Americans thousands of dollars in tax credits. Also, a new monthly program has been approved, and it's set to issue $300 payments in just a few weeks. Friends, please do make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of these details. I will also be giving away 2 $75 Walmart gift cards this coming Friday to say thank you so much for being part of this community. If you'd like to enter the giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the more likely your chances, my friends, of winning these weekly giveaways. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, summary of the Consumer Price Index, the year-on-year inflation rate was 6.5% at the end of December last year, representing a drop compared to November, when the indicator was 7.1%. Even as inflation has fallen, several U.S. states will continue to send inflation relief checks, sometimes referred to as stimulus checks or tax refunds. There is one new program that has been approved recently that will help many low-income households financially. Anyone living in 2 townships in the state of Ohio may be eligible to participate in a program that would provide residents with $300 every month. The program gives $300 to eligible recipients on a monthly basis over the course of 2 years. It will provide recipients a total of $7,200. According to city officials, the first wave of recipients for this program was selected in December 2022. There are plans to add more recipients later this year. The first wave of this payment was already issued on January 13, 2023, and future recipients will get paid on the first of every month. Additionally, applications for this program will be reopened in May of this year. So to be eligible for this program, an applicant must be at least 18 years old and a resident of either Yellow Springs or Miami Township in the state of Ohio. An applicant must also not exceed a level of household income, depending on a number of people living in their household. But over in the state of Massachusetts, newly elected Governor Maura Healey neither confirmed nor denied the possibility of issuing new state stimulus checks during a recent meeting. After meeting with Senate President Karen Spilka and House Speaker Ron Mariano, Governor Healey reiterated her belief in doing the utmost for residents and families who are struggling to keep up with the cost of living. Governor Healy is a Democrat and strong supporter of a state-administered universal child tax credit. Governor Healy proposed a $600 per child tax relief program that would ultimately benefit more than 700,000 families permanently. As promised during her campaign for governor of the state, Governor Healy is in favor of tax cuts for low and middle-income residents and also senior citizens. She is also in favor of deductions for renters and a revamp of the state law, which was proposed by former Governor Charlie Baker. As far as potential tax rebates or stimulus checks are concerned, the governor and her fellow state leaders expect to have a better idea of potential relief plans closer to the end of January, when the team receives a key financial metric. It was on August 16, 2022, when President Biden signed the Inflation Reduction Act into law, directing billions of dollars to Americans looking to upgrade their homes, businesses, and vehicles. One provision of the law allows Americans making less than $150,000 a year to claim a $7,500 tax credit for buying an electric car. The law also provides $9 billion in rebates to help people electrify their home appliances and make their houses more energy efficient. It's also allowing Americans to claim a tax credit for installing heat pumps in their homes. Altogether, the Inflation Reduction Act is showering $369 billion on clean energy programs and businesses throughout America. However, friends, the Inflation Reduction Act is controversial, as is any law sweeping enough to decarbonize 40% of America's economy over the next 8 years, as this law purports to do. In 2023, the White House plans to assist 7.5 million Americans in putting solar panels on their rooftops. In 2022, every segment of the solar industry, but residential, saw year-over-year declines in installed capacity growth, as the industry struggled with the effects of various state policy decisions and ongoing global supply chain disruptions. Experts say the industry will continue to be dogged by trade barrier and supply chain headwinds, but are optimistic about the tailwind solar is receiving from the Inflation Reduction Act. The tax credits in the Inflation Reduction Act are expected to incentivize the build-out of domestic solar manufacturing as the industry prepares for the June 2024 expiration of President Biden's executive order, placing a 2-year moratorium on any new tariffs. Well, my amazing and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this afternoon. Thank you, my dear friends, for joining me here and watching the new videos that I posted. And to say thank you, I will be doing weekly giveaways for the Walmart gift cards. If you would like to enter tomorrow's giveaway, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and do comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed Thursday.